Hi everyone. So today we'll talk about the concept of Ishtar Kegifoi, how seeing your wife as your own body changes everything in your marriage. So years ago, someone came into my office and he had a cast on his left foot. And I asked him, "Your right foot doesn't work too hard?" And he told me, "Rabbi, what do you care about my right foot? My left foot is in agony. I take painkillers every few hours. I can't sleep normally. I wake up in the middle of the night. What are you asking me about your right foot?" So I told them, the same way as with your marriage. Your wife is your other half. Your wife is part of you. When she is hurting, you are hurting. The same way you care about your left foot and your right foot, the same way you care about your wife and yourself. If you want to create a happy, passionate marriage, one of the most important things are to know and consider her comfortability, her work, her energy just as yours. Do you take revenge on your own hand? If your right hand, by mistake, slaps your left hand, will the left hand come and take revenge of the right hand? The Smag actually tells it, and that's the reason from V'ahavta l'reacha kamoicho, why you should love your neighbor just as you love yourself. Because everybody is part of one unit. When it comes to husband and wife, it needs to be 100% like that. If you want to succeed in a marriage, you need to treat your wife as part of your own body. As the Torah says, Al kan yazav ish es uve ve'imoi. You should leave your father and your mother and connect with your wife and become one flesh, one body. It's one body, it's one system, it's one team, it's one thing. It's not me, she, it's only us. As the Gemara says, the Talmud, Ayhava kegifoi, love her as your body. Imechabda yoisa megifoi, and honor her more than your body. Give him more love than you give for your body. More than you honor yourself. If someone needs to do something, I will be the one first. That's the way you create a beautiful, passionate marriage. Your wife is not another person that you are obligated to take care of. She's part of you. She's your other half. The same way you wouldn't be upset on yourself when you are in pain. You wouldn't scream at yourself. You wouldn't get angry with yourself. The same as with your wife. Because she is you, she is your other half. When she's struggling, feel her pain. Connect with her. The reason why men misses this is because there are common traps that happens. You see her as another person. It's a other person who is not meeting your needs. And you feel it's not fair. You feel you are doing more. You are doing so much and she doesn't do for you. Or you're focusing on what she's not doing. You see the half glass empty. Or you see disagreement as a battle to win. Who will become the winner in this battle? Any of these three mistakes, when you look at her as another person, you're focusing on what she is not doing well or what she's not doing where she is lagging. Or you're looking at a disagreement, as a battle, as a fight, as I need to win. That destroys connection, that destroys your marriage. Because what you did when you do one of these three things, you stepped out of oneness and you created a separation. Marriage is not a Torah. Marriage is not a courthouse. It's not I'm right, you're right, who is wrong, who is right, who is correct, who is not correct. Marriage is one unit. When you are not treating your wife as your own body, you're not married really. You're disconnected. You're disconnected from the whole. Success can only happen when you are one whole, when you're together, when you're strong. If you disagree, you look at it as two bodies, you're like this, you can't connect. When you truly put in your mind, in your heart, in your body, in your entire being, that your wife is part of you, you stop fighting with her and you start fighting for her. Now, let me give you practical things that you can do to create that oneness, that beautiful body, that beautiful connection, that oneness. Number one, treat her emotions as your physical pain. If your foot hurts, do you blame it? Or do you rest it? Do you support it? Do you lift it? You take care of it. You take it to the doctor. You bandage it. When your wife gets emotional, don't say, what now? What you want to say is, my other half is in pain. Let me take care of her. Let me take over the house. Let me make sure there is dinner on the table. Let me buy something. Let me take care of the kids. Let me tell her, rest up. Don't worry. I will take over. I will take care of everything. Please, you're not feeling well. Be there with her. Don't run away. Run towards her. That's the first shift. Treat her emotions as your physical pain. The second shift, how to become one, is never keep score. Imagine your right hand feeds your mouth. Then your mouth says, I owe you. Or you will like more your right hand. Does that make sense? Not for a moment. That's how silly it is when you think, I did this, I did so much. What did she do for me? Yes, that's how silly it sounds. Because if you say that, you're telling yourself and you're telling her that you're two separate bodies. You're not connected. So automatically, you're not one whole and you don't get what you want in the marriage. Marriage is not scorekeeping, it's synergy. You don't keep score with your organs. You just support it because it's you. You don't keep score with parts of your body. You just take care of them. And the same is with your wife. You just take care of her. So the first shift was treating her emotions as your physical pain. The second shift was never keep score. And the third shift is speak to her the way you would speak to yourself. When you talk to yourself, you're not making fun of yourself. You're not ashamed with what you said. You don't say, here you go again. How stupid can you be? How many times do I need to repeat myself? So why would you talk that way to your wife? She's your other half. She's you. Speak gentle. Even when you're upset, take a deep breath. Even when you're right. Because your goal is not to be right. You might be right, you might be wrong. It's irrelevant. What's relevant is she is your other half. Speak to her the way you would talk to yourself, to your own body. Take care of it. Now let's dive in how to deal with disagreements in a way that you get closer, that you are one body, that it's ishta. Let's say you disagree over money, parenting, in-laws, parents. So the old way of thinking is she always does do this, she always does this, she's being ridiculous. The new way of thinking, she's my other half. Part of me is scared. Let's say she doesn't want to come with me to my parents. She is uncomfortable there. So the new way is my other half is scared. Part of me is scared. Part of me is hurt. Let me tend to it. Let me take care of it. Let me and realize, really take it into your body, into your heart, that it's you. Put yourself in her shoes. Literally, this is not a game. This is not a maybe. This is not to show her, to convince her. It doesn't work. It will just backfire if you try to convince her that you really care about her. You truly have to care about her. What you want to do is ask yourself, what's going on inside her? What is she really feeling? What is she really afraid of? What is she really ashamed of? Which is really inside you. It's inside me. You want to be curious instead of judging her. You can ask her questions like, can you help me understand what you're really feeling right now? And don't run away from feelings. Let it be. Deal with it. If you want to be connected with a woman, have a joyful life with a woman, you need to be ready to deal with feelings, talk about feelings, deal with emotions, and with patience. And again, the most important point is to treat it as your own emotions, as your own feeling, as your physical pain, as a real pain. That's also real. It's the same real. Both are real. Maybe you can't understand it as a man. You don't feel you until now you thought it's not real. But it's just as real. You can even make sure that you understand her. You can tell her you feel overwhelmed because after she explained to you how she feels, you can tell her you feel overwhelmed because that and that. Did I get it right? Because that person disagreed with you, or were not nice to you, or they didn't take care of you. When you show up in a way of treating her as if, it's not as if, it is your own body, it diffuses tension. You get reconnected and you build safety for both of you. You're showing her, I'm not against you, I am you. We are one. And again, it needs to be real. You can't play it, you can't fake it, because she will feel it through. And that's the way to build intimacy. Men, a lot of men complain that we're not intimate enough. She's cold, she's distant. When you treat her as a separate being who exists to meet your needs, even in your head, you're treating her that way, you break the flow of intimacy. No woman wants to be intimate with a man that's not her, that's not connected. Intimacy begins when she feels emotionally safe, and she feels emotionally safe when you are one with her, when you treat her as one body, as one unit, as one connection. That means you care about her just as you care about yourself. You don't make demands without thinking truly through where she's coming from and how she's feeling. And you don't withdraw when she's not in the mood. Instead, you come closer. Even when You're hurt. You put your hurt in the side. You will deal with it later. But now, when she is hurt and when she is withdrawn, you get closer. You protect the connection. You protect the unit more than your ego. That's Ishtika. That's the how you create a unit, a one body that cannot be diminished, that cannot be separated, that can withhold any kind of storm. And when she feels safe, she feels valued. Guess what? She wants to be close. She feels drawn to you, not because you first did, because you become a man. You became a man. She trusts again. So I want you to ask yourself every single day, ask these questions. Would I treat my own body this way? The way I treat my wife, would I treat my own body this way? And make sure you treat her as you would treat your own body. When she's struggling, ask yourself, do I blame her or support her? When she disappoints me, when she doesn't give me what I need, do I pull away or lean in? And of course, you want to make sure to lean in. When I talk to her, when I speak, do I build her up or do I put her down? Some men may think like I'm so down. How can I, and she puts me down. How can I build her up? You need to go first. If you build her up, she will build you up big time. She is not your opponent. She is your rib. She is your other half, your body. You have the power to transform everything by shifting how you see her. You're not just two people under one roof. You are one soul in two bodies, learning how to love and become one. Now go live like it, create it, and watch your whole home transform. Thank you so much for watching. May Hashem bless you. You should get all your desires fulfilled. And we should all be zeicha to the Gila Shleime, to the final redemption quick in our days. Amen.